Mesothelioma lawyer. When you choose Sokolov law, you will be represented by experienced mesothelioma lawyers who have had thousands of asbestos exposure victims recover financial compensations. Sokolov law has a powerful nationwide practice and a strong track record of success in handling mesothelioma cases. How an asbestos lawyer can help after a mesothelioma diagnosis. While the thought of filming a While the thought of filing a claim and possibly going to court may seem overwhelming, don't worry, we will handle all the heavy liftings for you. Our experienced mesothelioma attorney will take care of each step of legal process for you. Our goal is to minimize the disruption to your life and maximize the potential compensation in your case. At Circle of Law, we measure ourselves by our client's satisfaction, and we are proud of our successful track record. Over $5 billion in total mesothelioma results. 7,900 plus mesothelioma cases handled nationwide. 98% of our asbestos clients get compensations. What do mesothelioma attorney do? Each claim is different, but usually your mesothelioma lawyer, number 1, files the complaint. Number 2, obtain the evidence. Number 3, settle the case. Number 4, tries the case. Now let us discuss them in detail. Files the complaint. Your attorney will draft and file a legal complaint against the manufacturer of the asbestos-containing product you were exposed to. Obtains the evidence. During the case discovery phase, your legal team and mesothelioma attorney collect the evidence necessary to build your case. Settle the case. More than 99% of the time, mesothelioma attorney can settle a case instead of taking it to court. Tries the case. If both parties cannot agree to a settlement, your case will go to trial before a jury, who ultimately decides the case outcome. Your asbestos lawyer will fight on your behalf in court. If you or a loved one were diagnosed with mesothelioma attorney will with Circle of Law may be able to help you. You have recorded over $5 billion on behalf of mesothelioma client nationwide. Mesothelioma lawyer aims to maximize your compensation. Maximizing the amount of mesothelioma compensation a victim and their family receives is always the goal of Sokolov law. The amount of compensation in an asbestos case is mostly driven by the perceived value of pain and suffering that the injured person endured. This value translates into a dollar value and can be used to cover any kind of cost you would like. Although the compensation can be used for anything you want, some mesothelioma victims used it to cover expenses such as medical expenses, travel costs associated with medical treatment, cost wages, caregiver or facility fees, physical therapy, psychological counseling, household expenses, funeral cost, financial security for your family. What's the average settlement for a mesothelioma case? Mesothelioma lawyer routine recover between $1 million and $1.4 million from mesothelioma settlements and between $5 million and $11.4 million from trial verdicts. It's difficult to determine the value of mesothelioma case ahead of time without knowing specific details, and the ranges can only serve as ballpark figures. Many asbestos cases are worth more or less depending on various factors. How to choose a top mesothelioma lawyer? When choosing an asbestos and mesothelioma attorney for your case, it is important to look at the resources they bring to the table and how they are uniquely able to help you. If you are deciding to hire an asbestos exposure lawyer, you may be wondering what makes Sokolov law different. When you work with Sokolov law, you will be represented by an experienced mesothelioma lawyer who have the resources to fight on your behalf against powerful companies and offer a personalized experience. We aspire to be your trusted advisor, walking you and your loved ones through the entire legal process. Get a free legal case review. A caring and knowledgeable circle of law paralegal will listen to you and gather information about your unique situation. After discussing the details of your potential case, you will also learn your opinions for moving forward, all at no true cost. We will travel to you at your convenience. If you are eligible to file a mesothelioma legal claim, our team will want to meet with you. You can meet We can meet with you in person or schedule a virtual meeting at your convenience and at no cost. We will be there fast. Often this meeting can occur as soon as 24 hours after you speak with a paralegal. During this meeting, you can ask us any question and learn more about the legal process. Circle of Law's slide can help you understand your right and fight for the most financial compensation available. Our experienced mesothelioma lawyer work on a contingency basis, which means there are no upfront or out of the pocket costs. We only get paid if you do. A dedicated legal team on your side. When you choose to work with Circle of Law, you will be assigned a dedicated mesothelioma legal trial team to build your case. This team may include a shareholder in the firm, additional attorney with experience specific to your case, a registered nurse, investigator, paralegal, support staff. This dedicated legal team works specially on building your case and is available to answer any question that you may have throughout the process. They will have experience with your specific type of exposure and knowledge of the information you provide during your in-person visit, so they can hit the ground running. Our paralegal are available 24/7 to answer questions and discuss the details of your case. A successful track record of result. Over the last 40 plus years, our mesothelioma cancer lawyers have discovered over $5 billion for thousands of the clients across the country. A few of our many past mesothelioma settlements and trial victims include $40 million award to a U.S. Navy veteran, $10.5 million awards to a pipefitter, $7 million awards secured for a welder, $6.5 million awards to a manual laborer, $5.5 million awarded to a U.S. Navy veteran and mechanics, $5.2 million awarded to the family of a mechanic and forklift operator. Our mesothelioma attorney have the specific skills and knowledge needed to maximize the amount of compensation in your case. Databases of asbestos product and job site information. Your team at Sokola Law has access to database full of asbestos exposure information, including list of asbestos containing product and no exposure site. We maintain a large warehouse full of evidence and a proprietary database that your team will utilize to determine if we have already represented someone from the same or a similar job site. We will gather and review the evidence of your claim. Access to top mesothelioma doctors and hospitals. Malignant mesothelioma is a rare and deadly cancer not to be confused with asbestos-related lung cancer, and only a selected few surgeons are qualified to treat it. Our team has professional relationship with the best mesothelioma surgeons in the country at comprehensive mesothelioma cancer treatment facilities. We also have registered nurses on our staff who are available to answer your questions.